Have you ever tried stuffing a massive double stroller, 3 bags of groceries, and a wildly energetic golden retriever into a crossover only to realize you are playing the worst game of Tetris ever created, because that is the exact moment you start questioning your vehicle choice? Today we are looking at the Honda CR-V to see if it actually survives the brutal reality of everyday life, or if it just looks good on paper. Let us get straight into the nitty-gritty of daily practicality, starting with the absolute holy grail for any family on the go, which is the rear doors. These rear doors open to almost a full 90 degrees. I cannot overstate how much of a game changer this is when you are trying to wrangle a screaming toddler into a car seat without throwing your own back out. Speaking of car seats, the lower anchors and tethers for children system in the back is completely exposed and incredibly easy to clip into, which is something I wish every automaker would learn to do. Once you are actually sitting in the back seat, the legroom is frankly ridiculous. You could comfortably seat a 6'4" teenager back there, and they would not even complain about their knees touching the front seat. But the real test of a daily driver is not just hauling people, it is about hauling their endless piles of stuff. Open up that power tailgate, and you are greeted by an absolutely cavernous cargo area. With the rear seats up, you have almost 40 cubic feet of space, which easily translates to 5 large suitcases or a month worth of household supplies from the wholesale club. Fold those rear seats down flat, and you are looking at nearly 76 cubic feet. I recently helped a friend move a medium-sized sofa, and we slid it right in without breaking a sweat. It is basically a moving van wearing a tuxedo. Now let us talk about life up front in the driver's seat. The center console is a masterclass in packaging. The storage bin is so deep you could probably lose your arm in it, and the sliding tray on top keeps your smaller items from vanishing into the abyss. You have 2 massive cup holders that will actually hold your oversized insulated water bottles, which is a huge pet peeve of mine when cars get that wrong. Up on the dash, the climate controls are actual physical knobs. Yes, you heard that right, physical knobs that you can turn without taking your eyes off the road. It gives a satisfying click every time you adjust the temperature. Driving this thing around town is honestly a breeze. The 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is not going to win any drag races, but it provides smooth, predictable power exactly when you need it for merging onto the highway or passing a slow-moving tractor. The continuously variable transmission is one of the best in the business, mimicking traditional gear shifts so well that you rarely get that annoying droning sound. The suspension eats up potholes and rough pavement like they are nothing, making your daily commute significantly less stressful. Parking is incredibly easy thanks to the light steering at low speeds and the fantastic visibility all around. The pillars are surprisingly thin, and the large windows mean you are not relying solely on the backup camera, though the multi-angle rear view camera is a fantastic safety net. Fuel economy is another huge win for everyday life. You will routinely see combined figures hovering around 30 miles per gallon, which means fewer stops at the pump and more time actually living your life. Let us talk about maintenance for a second, because everyday practicality also means not spending your weekends constantly fixing things. The oil changes and basic fluid top-offs are incredibly straightforward, and everything under the hood is clearly labeled and easy to reach if you are the kind of person who likes to do your own basic garage work. Even swapping out the engine air filter takes maybe 2 minutes without needing any specialized tools. The doors close with a solid, reassuring thud that makes you feel like you are sitting inside a miniature fortress. All of the interior materials where your elbows actually rest are nicely padded and wrapped in durable soft touch materials that are surprisingly easy to wipe down when someone inevitably spills a juice box. That wipeability factor alone deserves an award. The visibility out the back window is fantastic thanks to the upright rear hatch design, so checking your blind spots manually is actually possible, unlike in those heavily sloped coupe-style crossovers that look sleek but completely blind you. Let us take a second to appreciate the infotainment system, because nothing ruins a morning commute faster than a laggy touchscreen. You get standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and connecting your phone is completely seamless. The screen is mounted high up on the dash right in your line of sight, so you are not looking down while trying to navigate through heavy traffic. And if you live somewhere that gets serious winters, the available all-wheel drive system is phenomenally well tuned. It is a proactive system, which means it sends power to the rear wheels the second it detects even a hint of slip rather than waiting for you to get stuck first. I have driven this through a blizzard where the snow was several inches deep and it felt as stable as a mountain goat. Combine that with the heated seats and the heated steering wheel, which heats up incredibly fast by the way, and suddenly your freezing morning commute feels like a cozy retreat. So when you ask if the CR-V is practical, the answer is a resounding yes, because it anticipates your needs before you even realize you have them.